You have to look at it truly for what it is. Because I have to do this for myself so I can do better for my family, my community, my nation, my country, my world. We have to do this because it starts with one individual at a time. And the quote for the day, I love it. The quote for the day is Mary McLeod Bethlehem. I hope I'm saying her name right. She says, if our people are to fight their way out of bondage, we must arm them with the sword and the shield and the buckler of pride. Believe in themselves and their possibility based on a sure knowledge of the past. I am all for that 100%. That's why I am constantly reading about my heritage, my past, my roots, my race. Because when you realize that you come from a family of, all of our family have privilege, have knowledgeable, trustworthy, kind souls that we can look back on and build our strength on. When we realize that we built pyramids and we built cities, foundations for countries, and it's magnificent. All the wonderful things that we have done. We have the capability. And what we're doing is we are stopping that because so many of our young folks are being destroyed that they're not going to come to that ability or be able to create all the things that they are capable of creating. And we have to stop that. We have to, first of all, we have to stop destroying the family. It's too many of us are letting them take over our children. And the next quote, Maya Angelou. Nothing can dim the light which shines within. I told you we are a phenomenon. Believe me, when you walk out that door, your light is shining. And what you have to do is let everybody else know your light is shining. We're going to get up. We're going to put on our best clothes. I don't care if you're going to the grocery store. I don't care if you're going to the mailbox. You're going to walk out that door. You're going to have on your nice clothes, your face looking good, your hair looking good, because when they look at you, they're going to see that you know your light is shining. And you want everybody else to let their light shine too. And we have to remember, the fight is not over. You will always be in constant battle. Like Mary Bethel was saying, we have to equip ourselves always. Not with a literally sword, which some do, but with that sword of the mind. And the bullets is our feet. We have to get out there and talk to people. We don't have to go. I'm not telling nobody what to do. But I'm always for the Underground Railroad. I mean, I'm like, we do this stuff. We do it undercover. Because I always say, don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. All they know is it's done. Just like they sneaky, we got to be sneaky too. We have to do this among ourselves, keep ourselves going, be that chain of thought that keep the wheels of progress going. That's what we have to do. You know, getting out there protesting and doing all these walk-ins, shed-ins, and all that stuff. That it can only go so far. Because what you done, you done damaged souls. And I know, you know, the fight, you're gonna have casualties, whether you're doing good or bad. But the best thing to do is do it the smart way. Which I'm not calling nobody not doing the smart way. We all have our own ideas, like I said. And we need to make sure that they are the right ideal for us and ours. Okay, let's do some more, two more. February the 2nd. Now we're going to read this together. If you plant turnips, you will not harvest grapes. A can proverb. Okay? One of us. When we pass a garden and we see everything in full bloom, we don't always think about the seeds that were planted long before we got there. We simply enjoy the beauty of the harvest. Our minds work this very same way. It is the law of expression that says we must ultimately express and form those thoughts, emotions, and impulses we store in the subconscious mind. That part of us does not think. It does not reason, balance, judge, or reject. It is the fertile ground that accepts any and everything we plant. Good or evil, constructive or destructive. Our lives will bear fruit of the seeds we plant in our minds. If we have no faith, purpose, or belief in ourselves, we cannot blame the world. We plant the roses or weeds we see in the garden. We can imagine good big things as well as troubling little things. Our minds will accept either one. If we want to lay back and sniff the lilies in our valley, we must tend our seeds of thought with constant care. Oh, how beautifully said. This is our garden. What kind of seeds are we planting in there? What kind of seeds are we planting in our children's minds? Our mates' minds? You know, it's very important that we treat each other the way we would treat a garden full of roses. When you walk to that garden, aren't you going to make sure you don't step on them lilies or them roses and stuff? We have to do that with our minds and also our kids' minds. We want to put very nice thoughts, positive seeds. We're going to plant positive seeds in our children's minds. And the harvest is going to be beautiful. Yes. We're going to look at our family home like our little garden. I reap a good harvest from the soul of my mind. Yes. Yes, that's beautiful. And that goes back onto, you know, we're not going to let nothing dim the light that shines from within. Okay, let's go to the next one. February the 3rd. The most sacred place isn't the church. The mosque or the temple is the temple of the body. That's where spirit lives. Susan Taylor said that. Very wonderful, powerful woman with a lot of insight. I have read some of the words that she's expressed in the magazine. I think it's Essence. Very beautiful lady. Take a moment to check in on your body. Deeply inhale, exhale. Let your mind flow through your body. Check in on your feet, your legs, your hips. Let your mind roam your abdomen, your chest, your back. Scan your neck, shoulders, arms. What are you feeling? Fear, exhaustion, tension, anxiety, anger, guilt, shame. Inhale, exhale. Where are you feeling it? Legs, back, neck, chest, wherever it is, whatever it is. You are the only mechanic who can fine-tune your body. With the simple breath, you can release the stress and replace it with what you need. Turn anxiety into peace, anger into joy, tension into love, fear into faith, guilt into trust. Take a moment right now and give yourself a tune-up. Yes, that's a very, very good idea. That's why we have to check ourselves. We have to take time to check ourselves. You have to get up in the morning and make sure you don't have no lumps and bumps and scars and scrapes or to make sure you're feeling good and stretch and say, "Ooh, wait a minute, where'd that come from?" And then you find out. You have to treat yourself like better than you treat these material things. Cars, your job, your home, your music. You check yourself. Make sure everything is working fine. Keep it in tune. Just like you oil that squeaky door, you're going to have to give yourself some oil if you find yourself squeaking. But the main thing is keep this mind focused on the right thing, amidst some of the chaos that goes on around here. And keep tuning into the Acts of Faith channel here. Subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know that we can do this together. And I want to thank you for listening and have a great, wonderful day. Get that tune up.